Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back with our final faction team, which is our Lightbearer team. 28-40, they are 2/3 of the way through chapter 28 at this point, and they are still the progression leaders overall with the Lightbearers. So we do have the Wilders a little bit behind them. We made a absolute crazy amount of progression in both the Graveborn and the Mauler accounts, but Lightbearers are still ahead. So looking at the team comps we're using, as you can see, we do have a ton of Lightbearers, and we are going to get Oscar up to Ascended. We only need one single copy of him to get him to Ascended. But again, we are running out of Lightbearer heroes at this point. So I'm thinking with the summons today, we'll do one desired summon for Oscar, and then the rest of it we're just going to pop in the wish list. Whoever we get copies of, which it looks like right now we have copies of Rain. I would like to build Hendrik. I would like to see Thane built. Everybody else we are just adding stars to at this point. So let's go ahead. We do have 18, almost 19,000 diamonds. And we also do have quite a few of stones. Gotten a lot from the events, from the Peaks of Time, from the Wandering Balloon, the Voyage of Wonder. We've been doing everything with the Misty Valley. So here we have 6 stones. So hopefully we can pull a copy of Oscar, which there's a copy of Drez. Finally unlocked him. So we'll go ahead and pick up some diamonds. But some Lightbearers would be nice. We have Lucius, we have Rigby, and we have Mariel, which is another one. Double copies of Torn. Torn I built on the Graveborn account. Not too impressed with his performance. Dies actually super early, super easy. Haven't seen many players actually using him. We do also have 39 rare heroes, which we'll go ahead and collect those up and get into the summons. So here we'll just go ahead, which it looks like Lucius, we got another copy. We have another copy of Rigby. So for Lucius, that will actually take him to 5 stars, as you can see right there. A little bit more food. And there is Lucius completely finished, which is 5 stars. Very, very nice there. All right, so looking at our heroes here, the wish list will actually drop him out because he is completely done at this point. And looking, I mean, we have Astrilda already up. We have Thane, we have Rigby. Let's drop Rigby in here. We have Oscar in here right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do all of our regular summons if I do not pull a copy of Oscar, which we actually used all of our copies. That's right. I forgot the last video. I thought we had one left, but we did use all the copies for him. So hopefully between everything we have, we can pull a copy of him. 29 scrolls there. So we'll continue the Lightbearers. Fingers crossed, this will take Oscar up to Ascended if we get one copy, and as well as some other Lightbearers. So there's our first elite, which is from the Companion Points, copy of Saurus. Definitely will take copies of him. I'm trying to build him on all the accounts over time, just because he is super, super powerful on the Twisted Essence bosses. All right, so we'll get into the regular summons, or let's go ahead and we'll do the faction summons because we know specifically what we're looking for. Couple more rare cards. We do have some food. I think at this point we're probably going to build Thane or Hendrik. Hopefully if we could pull a copy of Hendrik, I would be happy with. All right, so let's see who we get out of this summon. It is a copy of Oscar. There he is. Boom. So he is completely done. That will take him up to Ascended. Got our last copy out of there. We still do have a lot of summons left. All right, so let's get into the regular summons here. Couple more rare cards. So remember, every third pull is an elite. So 1, 2, which was just rare, this will be our elite pull, which hopefully we pick up some Lightbearers, which a triple, look at that, an absolute triple. We get Chimera, we hit Drez and Tassie, so no Lightbearer, but definitely a solid pull. That gives us a Elite Plus copy of Drez. And I believe Tassie we're adding stars on at this point. Let's take a look really quick. So there we have Tassie, we have Oscar. A lot of heroes with a lot of heroes. So we'll actually take Oscar up. So there he is Ascended, joining the Lightbearers. Would love to see him completely built. It looked like we had a couple others, which adding a star now to Tassie. As we continue to build them, I believe Saurus finally, there he is Ascended on this account as well. And another star to Chimera. Chimera is almost done as well. So that was a lot of power added to this team right there, even though a lot of it was off factions. Remember, off factions are absolutely huge to build because of the faction towers. So as we continue to build other heroes such as Saurus, now Saurus is really strong in the Wilder Tower because of his cleave ability, and his War Strike does really, really solid. So this is our pull for our elite, which is a copy of Saurus, another Saurus. I've gotten really, really lucky with him. I believe the last summoning session I pulled 3 or 4 copies of him. So it's been kind of crazy lately with Saurus. And this will be our final pull, which is going to be an elite because it is our third. Boom, let's see who we got. Hopefully it's going to be a Lightbearer. It is a copy of Inoki. So didn't get many Lightbearers, but we did accomplish what we wanted to today, was getting Oscar up to Ascended finally. And a copy of Rose, very nice. All right, so we do have a lot of furniture to build on here as well. The Maulers we're not going to worry about right now. I'll actually go through and build them a little bit more. But we have copies of Rain. We have copies, as you can see there, of Hendrik. We have Rigby and a lot of food. We have almost 2 complete rows of food to use on this count. Which, like I said, I was thinking Thane. But since we've used Thane, we do have Cecilia already. We do have Oscar already. Thane, I'm actually just going to keep there because we don't have any more copies of him. So essentially, if we build Hendrik, but I want to see Rigby. So you know what? We're going to go with Rigby on this one. Rigby is a hero that I have never seen, nor never seen built. But I would definitely like to see him, and there's no better place to build him than on the Lightbearer account. So we'll actually take him all the way up. So what we'll do is with Rigby, we will focus on building him. So now that takes him to Mythic, unlocking his signature item, which again, I have never seen. I would love to see his signature item unlocked. We will continue to get a little bit more food for him. Then we will go ahead and do the desired summons. So once it resets next month, in I believe 17 days, we'll go ahead and we'll do the desired summons for him and continue from there. Here we have 31,000, as you can see there, 31,000 Poe coins. Wish list is combined of all of our heroes that we're actually using. And we don't have that many red pieces of furniture. Cecilia we got really lucky with, but overall don't have that many pieces of furniture that I would love to see. Definitely like to see some Belinda. We haven't got lucky with that. Gwen, I definitely like to see. Oscar, we still haven't pulled any pieces. So overall, we'll continue our summons for the furniture. This is the exact same. So every third, we will pull a red piece, which it looks like we got one right there, which is copy for Falks. Falks is a hero that I haven't seen any of his furniture from. I know a lot of people do use him for crowd control. Super, super powerful hero. He does have his own haste, which makes it really strong as well. Another red twinkle with the third pull there, which is Belinda. First piece for her. She has the Focus Light ability. When the ability Divine Light only hits one enemy target, the damage dealt to the enemy target is increased by 30%, which is absolutely crazy. 30% bonus to damage for an ultimate ability that just destroys heroes as it is. Would definitely love to see her fully max out with the 9 set bonus there. Reducing the crit resistance is big, which here we have another copy for Falks. Let's check out Falks. I'm not even sure what it does. If Falks or any of his allies have a factional advantage over their enemy, factional advantage damage bonus is increased by 8%. So that's pretty good, but look at the 9 piece. The majority of enemy buff effects are removed when successfully struck by Falks' normal attack. So that would be really powerful as well, especially if you have the 9 piece sitting behind someone like Arthur that is going to increase the frequency of his normal attacks. Would be a pretty strong bonus there. So definitely picking up a lot of furniture for 2 heroes that I didn't have any furniture for, which I would love to see pulling a 3 piece just out of this, which another copy for Rowan. Very nice. All right, so we got 2 red cards there. The red cards, remember, waiting until you have a hero that has like 6 of 9 furniture, then using 3 cards to bring them to 9 of 9 is ideal. So smart selection, we've just been working on the couple heroes that we have here, and we can actually finally add Oscar in here because I know he does have furniture as well that some of our other heroes are wearing at this point. So there he is, finally up to Ascended. All right, so very, very nice. Let's see about expanding his room. I'm not sure whose we're expanding Leica's room. We're gonna have to drop the rest of our Ascended heroes in here as well, just so we can continue to build that. So we'll unlock the furniture limit there. Oh, we don't have enough diamonds, so that's all we got. That's okay though, so we'll pop Oscar in here. Estrilda is a hero that I do use, but usually not very much. I use Estrilda with Gwen because I don't have Hendrik built, but let's optimize our furniture here. Then we'll take a look. So even looking here, so Rowan has a 3-piece set. Lucius has the 3-piece set. And also Cecilia, I believe, has 5 pieces. So we're pretty close to a couple. So Belinda picked up 1, Falks picked up 2, Rose has 2, Rowan has a 3-piece set, so does Lucius. Still a little short there on Gwen. And then Cecilia, I believe, has 5 of the pieces. Yep, 5 of 9. So I would definitely like to get her 9 of 9 as well. And I believe Oscar, we did have a piece for him as well, which he is now wearing. Every time Oscar moves locations due to his ability, increases his dodge by 60 points for 5 seconds. The length of time this ability lasts for is calculated individually each time it is used. It can be stacked. The big thing with dodge, though, is dodge. You cannot dodge magic, which is really the big drawback to the ability. And also 60 points of dodge is not that much, just because overall when you look at a hero, especially a hero that is fully geared, 60 points of dodge, they have 743 dodge. So adding a little bit with the extra 60 points doesn't really have that huge of an effect when it comes to overall with the dodge chance. So here we've been focusing, as you can see, the tree up evenly, focusing on the Ranger tree right now because now we have Oscar, we have Cecilia, we have Gwen, and we have Falks in this tree as well. So we will go ahead and we will get ready for the campaign progression 28-40. We are ready to go. I definitely want to try out Oscar. Let's see how well he performs. We have him fully geared at this point and leveled up. We are on level 305. So not only the furthest team with progression, but the highest level team that we have at level 305. So let's go ahead and we will get into the campaign. So to start 28-40, we're going to stick with our standard formation, which of course is the Rose Belinda Ultimate Nuke combo. We have Falks up in the top, which is our CC. And then we do have Lucius, which is tanking, as well as Rowan here for support. So it does have kind of double support. Remember, Falks is a ranger, provides a lot of CC, quite a bit of damage there, but 23, almost 24 million damage there from Belinda overall to finish out that stage, bring us to 28-41. Iron Dwarf right there just pushed us back a little bit. We slowed down the video just a little bit. So essentially what happens here is the hero that Falks puts into the crowd control, into the confine, gets dropped right on top of Lucius in the very top, making it very, very easy for Lucius to pick the target up, ultimately resulting in him regenerating more energy. This team we had to completely swap out. As you can see, we swapped in Cecilia, we swapped in Gwen, we swapped in Estrilda. So actually Estrilda is going to push Thorin to the back, allowing Gwen to catch the entire back line on fire. We did have Belinda in there. I tried this a lot of times. We could not get this one down, but we finally do with a little bit of luck here. Just have to take down Thorin a second time, but swapped in triple DPS, especially with Estrilda. She was vital in that one. 20 million, 17 million damage there from Gwen to get that stage done. This one, we're going to swap out Estrilda. We're going to go ahead and put Lucius back in on this one. Lightbearers were really, really struggling getting into this chapter, really finding a groove. The core team that we have been using has been getting absolutely destroyed, which Even looking back on my main account, 28 was the point where Belinda was completely replaced by Gwen, and I used Gwen going forward from this point. So I think building Hendrik in this team will be absolutely pivotal to the survivability. As you can see there, Gwen putting out a significantly more higher damage than Belinda was putting out. This one we ended up swapping in Cecilia in the bottom. Even though we have her kind of built, it seems like overall not doing the most damage. I could see her being highly effective with a Gwen combo just because the hero that she's on in the back line, Gwen can actually be attacking as well. We did, again, try this stage a lot of times to get it down. Here we got 11 million, 16 million, 8.7 overall for Cecilia. Hoping her damage would be a little bit higher because she is fully geared with a signature item plus 30. And right there appears right behind Angelo. Puts up her little aura. So there's her ult. Took him down, which is good. And Belinda is still up in the top, just dealing with Cirrus. Trying to take out Leica as well. Looks like we got the little dwarf down in the back. Rowan with an ultimate ability there, so we should be able to get this one done, which we do. Let's go ahead and look at the damage. Pumped a lot of damage into Cirrus there. 30 million damage from Belinda. So overall, though, it seems like Belinda is starting to lack a little bit on damage, where it seems that Gwen is really starting to pick it up, especially if we have the targets together where she's hitting three or more targets ideally. Just absolutely destroys. So even if we ran the Hendrik and we ran Estrilda to push all 5 to the back, I think it would be a crazy combination as well. As you can see here, boom, everyone stacked up for the nuke, even though Cecilia went down pretty early in that one. 24 million damage there, 10 million from Rose. Rose is absolutely doing phenomenal. But again, having Cecilia fully built, even hopping on the enemy side, Tassie teleports away from us, so she hops right on Hogan. Look at Cecilia's damage. She's almost doing next to nothing on Hogan. I know he is a tank, but absolutely nothing. I mean, the damage there was completely mitigated just by the tank. We might get this one done, which it looks like we will. Still got it done. A little bit disappointed overall by Cecilia. 42 million damage there. It seems like the combination, I'm not sure if she needs a lot more haste. What she needs overall. But again, we got Rose running all over the place on this one. Cecilia's right in the top, actually hopped on Belinda. Got killed again, even in her aura. So we got absolutely destroyed on this one. Let's try Cecilia in the top. I know Athalia is really tough to deal with. I was hoping Rose would come down and they could stun or shield, which they just did. There's Rowan's ult, so we stunned Athalia on the bottom. Oh, but she still got her ult off. So tough when she gets that ult off, especially with Morales. So let's go ahead and swap up the team a little bit. Between all of these, I do swap out the gear too. So I'm going to drop in, I'm thinking we're going to go with a lot of damage here. Let's try Cecilia. Boom, got everyone on Blaze in the back. I'm hoping to take down the Belinda pretty quick, especially because she's on fire, which the ult got her down. But unfortunately, the rest of the team, even at that point, was already down. Let's give it another shot here. So there's the stunning arrow first. And unfortunately, she got crowd control, and Rowan just got absolutely destroyed in there. So this team comp, after a lot of attempts, is definitely not working. Let's go ahead and try Folks. We tried Oscar for a lot of these. Oscar, unfortunately, just got absolutely destroyed too. Overall, not too impressed with agility heroes, just like we normally see. Swap Falks in here for a little bit. Hopefully we can get some crowd control on somebody. Which Rowan just got absolutely destroyed. Same with Falks in that one. Let's try on the top so we can actually target Belinda with the flame arrow, which there it is. Continuous damage even though she's in the confine. But again, got absolutely destroyed. All right, so that will do it for the Lightbearers. That was absolutely tedious. I probably ran 80 stages here just to finish about 10 So let me know in the comments what you think. We got through 8 stages in total today, so not too bad at this progression. So let me know what you think, and as always, thank you for watching.